You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. There is continued fallout around the actions that happened yesterday in the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game. Fever won the game, but that wasn't the big story coming out of the game. It was the continued, what looks like targeting by WNBA players viciously of Caitlin Clark on the court. There have been multiple issues across multiple games, and you combine that with the fact that there's been very public statements made by various players over the last 6 to 7 weeks as you led into the season, where these players were talking about race and other things involving Caitlin Clark's popularity. There is clear animosity, and it don't feel like your normal, we've got MJ here, let's foul them hard. No, that doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. Now, I'm probably going to show this every time we talk about this because I think everybody needs to see it in case they missed it. I'm going to just play it right here. I'll turn the sound down on it. And that was the hard foul. You'll see her come up. That's Kennedy Carter. She calls Caitlin Clark a bitch before driving her viciously to the floor and then refused to own up to it after the game in the post-game presser. So, a lot of people are noticing, and this is what's going on in the WNBA. The WNBA has an entirely new fan base, all right? And there's a lot of families, traditional families, that have decided to come out, support Caitlin Clark because their families watched her games in college at Iowa. We're talking about a middle America school here. She's playing in Indiana in middle America. All right, she's getting a lot of support from middle America and the Bible Belt, places that I think the WNBA is not used to having a lot of support, and their ratings reflect that, by the way. So does the attendance. But you got a lot of little girls watching these games, right? A lot of families are sitting down watching these games, and they don't want to watch this stuff, okay? And they're going to end up taking their business and their support elsewhere if it's not cleaned up. We're also going to hear from Matt Barnes, a very long-time NBA player, who made a statement about this in a video, and he is wondering out loud what a lot of people have said. Where are Caitlin Clark's teammates in defending her? And he says, look, they need an enforcer. They need a goon, essentially. Somebody needs to come out. These players are going to have to start getting Draymond Green. We talked about it earlier in the last video. Well, you've got these fans a lot like this one right here, and this should be the tweet or the X or the message or the social media post that should send a shiver of fear down the spine of the WNBA commissioner. And that is the idea that people are going to pull their money away from the league that they started supporting, and they're going to boycott this league if this doesn't stop, because this doesn't look like normal fouling, all right? And people are not having it. Dear WNBA, I only started watching the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark and some of the other rookies. This is abuse. This is bullshit. And I'm about to cancel my WNBA membership. She's talking about WNBA League Pass. And ask for a refund because I'm not tolerating this shit. No wonder your league is losing money. That is the statement that a lot of fans better be worried about, is the idea that the new fans may take their money back away from this fledgling league and leave it behind. these new fans. Shoulder tucked and hits her like a battering ram. It's an all-out league-wide attack on Caitlin Clark. Seriously. I mean, wow. That is, yeah, they do have memberships. It's called the WNBA League Pass. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I actually have that now. I sure hope it was a flagrant foul with an ejection and a fine from the league. Nothing's happened yet. Nothing. It's pretty clear this was a dirty play and deserved a more severe foul, a flagrant. That was a missed opportunity. All credit to Clark for taking the high road and not resorting to the same kind of inappropriate behavior. This league is trash. The only reason people are watching this is because of Caitlin Clark. The league should be ashamed of itself for letting this go on. They hate her because she's white, and she is a great player. Endless cheap shots continue, and the league is doing nothing about it. Disgusting. And look, this has went mega viral. The original post of this, one of them has got 13 million views on it right now. And it should make the WNBA very nervous when people start talking in that manner. A lot of people got that membership, that league pass, so they would not miss a single Caitlin Clark game. There's four games that are not on some kind of broadcast network, right? You can watch them on League Pass. A lot of people kept their League Pass coming out of the preseason. They could watch Caitlin Clark's 2 preseason games on there. And now people are talking about pulling their money back away from the league. So, Matt Barnes, former NBA player, he released this statement on the abuse that Caitlin Clark is taking. By the way, Matt Barnes played with Kobe.
So there's a hot topic going on right now. Caitlin Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars. You fuck with Kobe, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other, man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' fucking job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. They never made the star jump in and take care of things. The rest of the team that understood they've got the asset on the team, the teammates pick up the star and they handle business on behalf of the star. It's been going on in the NBA for years and years and years that you would see this happen. You know, I mean, it wasn't Isaiah Thomas always or Joe Dumars. Nah, it was Bill Laimbeer. It was Bill Laimbeer and Rick Mahorn stepping in. On the Bulls, Bill Cartwright, those old guys like that, stepping in on behalf of MJ. And the league, the WNBA, has got MJ. Matt Leinart played a long time in the NFL, played on USC, a very public USC, very famous USC football team. And they were asking yesterday, where the hell are her teammates right now in all of this? Why aren't they rushing in to throw the forearm shiver on Kennedy Carter on behalf? Because it would only take a couple of those and this crap would end. Because they'd be like, look, if we go to test Caitlin Clark, Aaliyah Boston's going to knock our face off and is going to eat our lunch out there. Nalissa Smith is going to drop a bionic elbow on our ass maybe we shouldn't try this. The team is not going to put up with it. And it would only take a couple of times to send in that message. Look, he just said it. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, Kobe Bryant, they didn't let them fight those battles. Even though they would have, it was guys like Matt Barnes that stepped in there and stopped this crap. Interesting. The WNBA is in a dangerous spot when you got fans, and these posts that these fans are making right now are getting a lot of traction. That first one I showed you, 100,000 people have looked at that post. And people are starting to talk in terms of pulling their money away and back out of the league. A league that could not sustain on its own without the NBA. Your league has been a bunch of disgruntled activist basketball players that were only drawing viewers from fellow activists. You've got actual basketball fans watching now, and a lot of them. WNBA better be very careful, because these families of little girls and these traditional family units, they're not going to let their daughters watch their hero get the shit kicked out of them. They're not going to do it. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.